Hello, trust you're doing fantastic. In this video, I'm going to be taking you through the fundamentals of electrical quantities. Let's talk about the next concept, which is the potential difference and resistance. For a continuous current to flow between 2 points in a circuit, a potential difference, which is known as the PD or voltage V, is required between them. Now, if we consider the figure on the left, which is a simple circuit, this figure shows a cell connected across a filament lamp. Current flow, by convention, is considered as flowing from the positive terminal of the cell around the circuit to the negative terminal. The flow of electric current is subject to friction. This friction or opposition is called resistance. We know that resistance is the act of resisting the flow of current. R stands for resistance here and is the property of a conductor that limits current. The unit of resistance is ohms. Let's go straight to the basic electrical measurements. The first one is ammeter. Ammeter is an instrument used to measure current and must be connected in series with the circuit. Voltmeter is an instrument used to measure PD and must be connected in parallel with the part of the circuit whose PD is required. Ohmmeter is an instrument for measuring resistance. Multimeter or universal instrument may be used to measure voltage, current, and resistance. Let's talk about an interesting concept in electricity, which is known as Ohm's law. Now, Ohm's law states that the current I flowing in a circuit is directly proportional to the applied voltage V and inversely proportional to the resistance R, provided the temperature remains constant. Now, from Ohm's law, we can actually derive three formulas. So let's quickly solve this problem. Now, the current flowing through a resistor is 0.8. When a PD of 20 volts is applied, so we have V equal to 20 volts. Determine the value of the resistance. Now we're looking for R. Alright, so remember what the formula says. It says that I equal to V over R. Now, since we're looking for R in this case, now it's going to be R equal to V over I. And don't forget, we have also V equals to IR. So by the time you know all of this formula, then you can easily tell which of this formula applies to this question. Now, since we are looking for the resistance, that's what we want to find, then it means we're going to use the second formula, which is R equal to V over I. So in this case, let's input the values we have for these variables. So V is 20 and I is 0.8. Now, once you do that calculation, what we're going to get, now, for you to do this calculation without a calculator, all you need to do is to multiply through by 10. So you're going to get 200 divided by 8. So that will give us 25. Alright, so I would like to introduce this table to you. This will help you understand the different multiples and submultiples. Thus, multiple and submultiples of units are often used. Now remember, each time multiple and submultiple units are used, you need to convert them to the standard unit before you begin your calculation. Now, the most common ones with an example of each are listed in table 1. Alright, Ohm's law continues. We have a bunch of exercises to solve. Now the first one says determine the PD which must be applied to a 2K resistor in order that a current of 10 milliamps may flow. Now when you have 2K, now let's solve the first problem, which is 1. Alright, so we have 2K resistor, we have resistor equal to 2K ohms. So once you have that, it's going to be 2 times 10 raised to power 3, which is 1000. So that will be 2000 ohms. Alright, take note. And then you have I, which is 10 milliamp, which is nothing but 10 multiplied by 10 raised to power 3. Okay? So that will give us nothing but 10 times 1 raised to power 10 raised to power 3. That will give us 10 times 1 divided by 10 raised to power 3, which is equal to 10 divided by 10 raised to power 3. Now if you do that, it will be 10 divided by 1000. Now if you further break that down, you're going to have I will be equal to 0.01 amp. So this is a way you can do this without using a calculator. What happens is that you're going to get 10 divided by 1000. So I will be equal to 10 divided by 1000, and then I will be equal to 0.01 amp. Then from Ohm's law, we know from Ohm's law that V equal to IR. So therefore, I is 0.01 multiplied by V. What is the resistance? The resistance is 2000. So multiply by 2000. So that will give us 20 volts. Now for the next question that we have, it says a coil has a current of 50 milliamp flowing through it. When the applied voltage is 12 volt, what is the resistance of the coil? And for question 2, we have voltage to be equal to 12 and I is equal to 50 milliamp, which is equal to 50 multiplied by 10 raised to power 3. Alright, so like I said, if you don't want to use a calculator, it's easy for you to have this. So you have this to be 50 divided by 1000. Alright, so that makes it very easy. So you can have this, you can have it to be 5 divided by 100. Now what are you going to get if you do this? We're going to get 0.05. Okay, amp. This is what we're going to get. So since all we are interested in is to find the resistance, so R equal to V divided by I. So V is 12 and I is 0.05. Now when you do this, you're going to get, when you do this, so for you to do this without a calculator, all you just need to do is to multiply both sides by 100. Now if you multiply both sides by 100, you're going to get 1200 divided by 5. Okay, so this will give us 240 ohms. Alright, so for question 6, please, I want you to solve this question and drop your answer in the comment section below and let me see what your answer is. So this is a take home for you. Alright then, enjoy the course. Bye.